Hi everyone, Kaylee, your party cat here with a short rant about the automated subtitles here on YouTube. Let me explain some background. I'm hard of hearing, and as such, I rely on subtitles when I consume most video content, or I need headphones, which aren't always practical. I suppose I could start wearing hearing aids, but I'm not sure I'm quite ready to take that step. YouTube's subtitles are extremely helpful in many situations. But if you want to take advantage of them, there are a couple of things to take note of. The automated subtitles are always placed at the bottom of the screen, like so. Kind of around here. I see a lot of other content creators will place graphics down there, meaning that if you want to see those graphics, or if I want to see those graphics, I have to watch those parts of the video a second time, which is fantastic for watch time, I guess, but terrible for retention. I will click away from a video if this is chronic, constant, and it gets annoying. A couple of really good examples of how not to do this are like Knowing Better's videos. They place them up in the corners. Their graphics go, kind of up in the corner where it's easy to see. There's usually an audio cue for the hearing, which I can usually make out. That's a little bit easier. I can look away from the subtitles long enough to see the graphic and then back to the subs to see what's being said. That's sort of my only real gripe about how content creators use these things, but there is a serious ethical problem, and it's specific to Google's implementation here, and something odd you may want to watch out for. So I'll go ahead and start with the something odd to watch out for. It's a slight technical hurdle. It's a little bit weird. The automated tool is great. It catches most wording and such, but it manages some false negatives, where there's a lot of sound effects and other things in your video. It'll miss some words. That's fine. That's normal, but it's something to watch out for. You may need to go back in and correct them. No big deal. But the other one is, for some weird reason, there are a lot of music snippets and sound effects and other things that get misinterpreted specifically as the word foreign. I have no idea why, but it is. It's something weird to watch out for. It's not a word that usually comes up in my content, so I usually will just grab the entire stack out of Google's tool and put it into a text editor like Kate, or I guess on Windows Notepad, something like that, and I'll just remove any instance of that word because it doesn't actually come up in my content. But the other issue that I want to talk about is an ethical one, and it's censorship. I do not think it is Google's place to decide what language is and is not transcribed by this tool, meaning that curse words and things like that should be transcribed with the option to censor them. Give us a checkbox in the tool. Right? Give us the option to turn it on and off for our audience, our assessment of risk for demonetization and that sort of thing. Yes, I know you want to be kid-friendly, but, leave that up to the content creator. If I'm not creating child-friendly content, which I'm playing 7 Days to Die, that's not a kid-friendly game. It's really not. There's going to be language, there's going to be dialogue, there are going to be things in that video that just aren't okay for kids. So why would I censor the text transcript? I wouldn't. I would leave that because my audience, the audience that I'm targeting, are adults. And they're adults that aren't going to care about that sort of thing. So, Google, you can do better. Please do. And that's kind of everything for my little rant. Thank you everybody who watched. I hope content creators get something out of this. Again, kind of the big thing for content creators is just maybe go through those transcriptions and fix little things. It doesn't take that long. You can rewatch the video at double speed. It's pretty quick, pretty easy. And I'm not perfect, but I do go back through my videos, at least my more recent ones, and I do correct them. All right. Thank you everybody so much for listening to this rant. I hope you have a great day, night, whatever you're headed for. This has been Kaylee, your party cat, signing off.